Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to week number 1 of building Crait in Lego, guys. Today is going to be probably the most important update out of all of them to come. So, guys, please stick for the entirety of the video. If there's one video on the channel that you watch in its full entirety, please make it be this video because I'm going to be talking a lot about really important things that are coming up in this mock. So, first, guys, I want to kind of talk a little bit about something that's been kind of bugging me a little bit. Now, in the last video, in my mock announcement video, the support was overwhelming, guys. I think I got almost 40 likes and no dislikes, which is amazing. But there are a few people who were kind of commenting and edging towards me copying Solid Brick Studios. And now I can't deny the coincidence. I've built 2 mocks around the same time as David, so I really can't kind of disprove that. But really, today, guys, I want to assure you guys I'm not going to just be copying what David is doing. I'm going to be explaining the plans for this in full detail in a little bit. But guys, first of all, David is building his Crait mock from The Last Jedi, the movie, and I'm going to be making mine about Battlefront 2, as you guys can see here. So that's probably one of the most notable differences, although there are a few detail differences I'm going to get into in a little bit. Guys, I don't want you to think that I'm copying David by any means. He is a great, absolutely great mock builder. His channel is everything that I aspire for mine to be, but I'm not doing this just to copy him or piggyback off of his success, guys. I saw the movie, I saw the gameplay in Battlefront 2, I've played it personally, and Crait is something that I really want to do. I just feel like I want to do it because it's such an awesome mock. So I'm going to be creating Crait, guys. That's the reason why. Like I said before, it presents a really kind of big challenge for me too. I've never built something that's going to require something like this, so this is going to be super cool. I'm really excited to be building this. But guys, I don't want you to think that I'm just copying David or whatever he's doing. I'm going to try and differentiate our mocks as best as I can. I'm going to try and do a lot of different techniques than he's doing. And obviously, the general layout is going to be very different from what he's doing. With that all aside, let's finally talk about what I'm going to be building in Crait. Now, the floor, guys, is going to be something a little bit similar to this. So, guys, this is what I'm thinking for the tiles and, like, the ground. I'm going to be making pretty much bigger segments of this to kind of capture the floor. I think that's a really cool technique that I want to implement for this mock. So this is probably going to be what the floor is going to look like. I'm going to be making a little bit more of like a bigger one than that. I've actually already have a few pieces right here that I'm going to be using for it. This is primarily what I'm going to be making the floor out of. These little kind of, they're like separable. They're kind of their own independent kind of little snot techniques, if you will. So that's going to be cool, and that's what the entirety of this mock is actually going to be like that. So guys, that's going to be the floor pretty much throughout this entire thing. Now let's actually get into the actual design of what I'm making. Because like I said before, this is going to be a game mode from Battlefront 2. Pretty much there are 2 ATM-6s that you guys can see here, and pretty much their objective is to get as close to the resistance base as possible. Now each trench serves as a checkpoint in the game. Pretty much after the ATM-6 passes each trench, it progresses to its objective, and pretty much the ATM-6's goal is to get to this door and blast it open, or at least advance into the base, which I'm going to get into a little bit. So as of right now, guys, there is no UCS ATM-6, nor am I going to be building my own. So these are going to be the normal sets, and actually the entire scale of the mock is going to be centered around the normal Lego sets of the ATM-6. Now here, guys, is a trench that I'm really happy about. Now I actually have played the game itself, and I'm going to be showing you an image of the actual trench. Okay, so here it is, guys. So guys, this is what I plan on making this trench. Now this isn't an actual defensive trench. This is more of like a canyon. You can see all the really cool details with the white and the reds and all that stuff. It's kind of like staggered. This is not a defensive trench. This is just more of like a natural environmental trench. So I think that is what I'm going to try and implement as best as I can in the mock right here. So that is going to be that part right here. That's going to be seen right there. So next, guys, I'll talk about here. This is supposed to be a down ski speeder. I do plan on making one a little bit smaller to match the scale of the entire mock. The ski speeder Lego set actually is minifigure scale, but the ATM-6s are not. So I'm going to have to downscale the ski speeder to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm going to make it wrecked, probably like the one that Poe Dameron had again in the movie. It's just kind of wrecked. It got shot down by the ATM-6, and it's going to be wrecked right there. These little circles here, guys, are kind of like foxholes, if you will. Basically, the shots from the lasers of the ATM-6 has hit these spots, and pretty much in these spots are going to be like a really cool kind of red puffy coming up. Basically, in these spots, guys, is going to be like this redness. Obviously, the soil is going to be revealed because the ice, the crystals are going to be completely gone. So it's going to be like a little bit of a foxhole, like a bombed out kind of part of the ground. So that's cool. Now here, guys, is a first trench. Now here I have the first order actually already at the trench. They're pretty much moving into the trench and out of it to kind of move on into the next trench right here. There's a few, if not many at all, resistance fighters still in the trench fighting them off, but pretty much the first order is going to already have half of this mock already down in their grasp. So basically what I do plan on doing is having the first order kind of moving forward, advancing more towards the next line. This is going to be the resistance trench. This is where all the resistance people are going to be, all the soldiers are going to be. On either side, guys, I do plan on making a little bit of a bigger scale tower obviously from seeing the movie. I don't have an image for you guys, but actually the trench, what I do plan on doing is I have a pretty cool picture, if I can find it here really quickly, of the trenches, and it's a really cool idea. If I could just find it. This is it. So here we guys go. This is what the trench is going to look like. As you guys can see here, this little area, this little kind of level up is where the troopers are supposed to stand up on to peek over. Back in the distance there, that is the tower that I'm going to be making on either side. And pretty much this trench is going to be about 4 or 5 bricks deep, because as you guys can see here, this is a normal stormtrooper, and he's not even peeking over the top. So I think that 4 or 5 bricks is going to be the perfect height for this, and that's what it's going to look like. Obviously, I'm going to really try my best to add those vents in the ground and all the really cool rock formations on either side for that. So that's probably what this is going to look like in the end. Both trenches are going to end up looking like that. Obviously, the first order is already going to be at this point, and the resistance is going to be facing off from here. And this is going to be kind of like the no man's land. This is going to kind of be where a lot of the dead soldiers are going to be. Like I said before, guys, towers on either trench. The resistance here shooting this way, first order here progressing that way, and then finally, guys, is going to be the base. Now, I have no idea how I'm actually going to build the base. These little squiggly lines are going to be the rocks. This is going to be the circular kind of entrance to the base, and this is going to be some rocks again. I'm not sure how high the rocks are going to be. I'm going to try and scale it as much as I can to the ATM6s. That's kind of what my focus is going to be. The interior, however, is going to be something that's going to be last minute. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to build an interior with the money that I'm spending on this mock already. But pretty much, guys, this whole part is going to be what I'm doing last. So everything from here on out, the base, that's all going to be in the very last leg of the Crait mock. I'm going to be focusing for initially off this piece, and this piece. This is all going to be my primary focus for the beginning of the mock, and the mountain and the base is all going to be pretty much the last focus because I want to spend a lot of time on this mountain. I want to make sure it looks really good. And I could probably pull up a picture about the mountain and the base. If I have it on here, I believe I do. Yeah, so this is what the base is going to look like, guys. Pretty much, like I said before, this is Battlefront 2. So here we have the base, guys. Here is a look in from the trench. And now, as you guys can see, there's a lot of red in the mountains mixed in. So I'm probably going to end up making a lot of red base in the mountains on either side. And then progressing up to a little bit of a dark light gray, maybe. I'm going to probably put some white on top of the mountains to make it look like crystal capped, like it does here. And then here, guys, is the base itself. Now, like I said before, I have no idea how I'm going to build it. I'm going to try my best to build it in Lego Digital Designer before I actually make orders, but most likely I'm probably just going to have to prototype it with the pieces that I have and then make some adjustments. But as you guys see, it's pretty tall. Up top here, those are these ski speeder bay doors. I'm probably not going to be able to do that because the mock scale isn't going to match up correctly, and scale is really something I'm trying to keep consistent throughout the entire mock. So guys, that is the base. It looks hard. It's like a circular shape, so it's going to be something difficult for me. And yeah, it's going to be probably a journey of its own. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. Only the design segment, guys. Throughout this entire week, I'm going to probably live stream maybe 1 or 2 times of me actually starting to build the structure of it. Each of these base plates here, guys, is going to be completely modular, so I'm going to be able to separate it really, really good, and going to make it a lot easier for transportation. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. I do apologize for being a little dark here. One of my lights actually is busted, so I'm not able to get the normal lighting that you guys are used to. But yeah, this is my mock. This is what I plan on making. I tried to make it as different from David Hall or Solid Brick Studio as I can to kind of try and differentiate the mocks. He's doing a Last Jedi movie. I'm doing Battlefront 2. I'm adding some more trenches, and I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the actual trenches in the battle rather than the mountain or the ATM6s and having like 6 of them lined up. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think of this mock idea. This is probably going to take roughly about 5 to 6 months to build. Like I said before, weekly segments on Saturdays rather than Fridays, because Fridays I have classes now. But yeah, this is the design. This is what I came up with, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please 100% let me know what you guys think of this design. Any tips, anything that you guys can give me before I get started on building it. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 weeks before I actually start building the floor. I'm going to have to make each modular and make each part 5 bricks high, which will take a while because I have to order a lot of pieces, and I'm also going to have to stack every single one in 5 stacks high. So it's going to be a little bit challenging, but I'm really happy for it. I'm really excited for it. And guys, please let me know what you guys are all thinking down below. I'm beyond excited for this mock, guys. It's going to be fitting on that. And actually, while we're here, might as well show you. I actually haven't gotten rid of the scarif mock yet. It's still here. I didn't plan on not getting rid of it yet, but this is the size it's going to be. So right here, guys, it's going to be 4 base plates by 3 base plates, 12 base plates total, and it's going to be even bigger than the scarif mock. Here is where I plan on having the mountain. This is going to be one trench right here, another trench right there, and then the ATM-6 is coming over. So I think that's going to look really cool, guys. I'm very excited for this mock. I had to obviously take down Scarif now. This shouldn't take more than like 1 or 2 days, especially if I have some help from my friends and my uncle. Yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Guys, definitely leave a thumbs up if you guys are excited for this mock. Please let me know everything that you guys are thinking down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.